Good morning, Dr. Lau. We are from Group 4, and our topic is soil remediation technique used for contaminated land treatment due to hydrocarbons and heavy metals. It is estimated that 600,000 metric tons per year of contaminant is released to the soil, and the release is due to rapid industrialization, and this causes disruption of natural equilibrium. Hydrocarbon component belongs to the family of carcinogen, whereas heavy metals contaminate soil from industrial. What is bioremediation? Bioremediation is the use of either naturally occurring or deliberately introduced microorganisms to break down environmental pollutants in order to clean up the pollute site. Process use of microorganisms or plant to detoxify or remove organic and inorganic cyanobiotic from the environment. A remediation option that offers green technology solution to the problem hydrocarbon and heavy metals contaminant. The advantages of bioremediation: cost effectiveness, natural process, permanent solution, non-invasive technique, high specific, simple process and good public acceptance, and lastly do not transfer contaminant and contaminants. Major factor affecting bioremediation: non-instantaneous, require another system, presence of inhibitors, recalcitrant compounds, require testing and optimizing.
For the biological treatment, there are three types of biological treatments. There are three types of treatments. There are bioremediation techniques: in situ, intrinsic and ex situ bioremediation, phytoremediation, which involve plants, and also non-bioremediation, which involves physical and chemical remediation techniques. Biopulse is a form of soil treatment where bulking agents, nutrients, and water are added. The operating temperature for this method is nearly ambient, and this technology related to the heaping contaminated soils into pulse and also stimulating aerobic microbial activity. The lighter products can be removed during aeration through evaporation. Mid-range hydrocarbon will be removed using biodegradation process. Higher range require a longer time of biodegradation process. The advantage of biopass includes short treatment time, simple design, cost competitive, and require less land area. The disadvantage are vapor will be generated at the end and require treatments. The image shows the design of the bioreactors. Bioreactor depends on the contaminants to be remediated, media that is contaminated, and also cost constraints. Adequate moisture is required to ensure microbial growth. High control methods such as temperature, pH, nutrients level, and agitation can be controlled and optimized in the bioreactors. There are two types of bioreactors, which are solid phase reactors and compost-based reactors. The advantage of bioreactors are highly efficiency of waste biodegradation and able to monitor at all times. There are two types of process: aerobic and anaerobic. The disadvantages are pellets will be formed in the reactors and also needs for wastewater treatments after the soil is. Bioaugmentations is the addition of specially selected strains of microbes or microorganisms to a contaminated site. Carbon dioxide and water will be released from the aerobic conditions, whereas anaerobic process will produce small quantity of carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and also intermediates. The advantages of the bioaugmentations are promising low cost, effective bacterial isolate, control the nature of the biomass, and also degrade the environmental pollutants. Poor contacts between microbes and contaminants, high concentration of the hydrocarbons which is toxic, increment of the contaminant mobility affected by the characteristic of the soil and the flow is the disadvantages of biostimulations is the introducing of oxygen or inorganic nutrients to indigenous microbial population in soil. And bioventing is a process of stimulating the natural in situ biodegradation of contaminants in soils. Bioventing uses low air flow rates to provide only enough oxygen to sustain microbial activity in the waterstone. The advantages of the biostimulations are applicable to any chemicals, which includes hydrocarbons, non-chlorinated solvents, pesticides, wood preservatives, and also organics. The disadvantages are low permeability soils, low soil moisture content, vapor build up in the basement, and also low efficiency of the aerobic biodegradation of chlorinated.
Non-biological land treatment. In situ soil vapor extraction, apply vacuum to the soil to induce the controlled airflow and remove volatile contaminants from the soil. Gas leaving soil is treated to recover and to destroy contaminants. In situ steam injection vapor extraction is a new technology, injecting steam through a rotating cutter blade that passes through contaminant medium. Steam as a fluid transport medium to speed up the process. Steam injection used to displace contaminants from the undisturbed subsurface soil. Air spudging is an in situ technology where air is injected through the contaminated aquifer. Introduce air into saturated zone contaminated with volatile organic compounds, effective in removing several types of contaminants. Excavation is the most fundamental remediation method involving ship off-site for treatment and disposal. Contaminant can be treated on-site when it is amenable to reliable remediation techniques. Limiting factor of excavation is high unit cost for transportation. Lastly, our decision is bio-augmentation due to the promisingly less expensive, environmental friendly, able to treat a wider range of contaminants and can be carried out on site. The conclusion is remediation of hydrocarbon contaminated soil is a necessity in order to have a safe and healthy environment that will in turn result in healthy lifestyle across the globe. Biological remediation of hydrocarbon and metal contaminated soil offers a better and more environmentally friendly technique that, if properly and thoroughly explored, can bring our environment into a better place for both plant and animals' well-being due to its enormous advantages over other treatment methods. Future research and developments will require focus on the use of cheap, environmental friendly, and widely available nutrients that can be used to enhance the microbial and plant activities in mineralizing hydrocarbons and heavy metals in soil environment. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.